Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Gamu and welcome to Africana Diary. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today. And this month I am starting off a series about journaling after a lot of you guys had many follow-up questions after my first video on journaling, which I will link up and you guys can check it out. We're gonna have a fun-filled journaling month this month and we're just gonna dive right into it. Where did I put? There's a prop I'm missing. Where's my prop?
A few minutes later.
So in today's video, we are going to be talking about goal setting and how you can start to incorporate journaling to help you in setting your goals. So I will be sharing what I have done and what I have seen works for me. So yeah, let's do it. So my first tip for goal setting journaling, I actually got it from another YouTuber that I've been following for some time. So I've been doing this for, I'd say, a couple of years, and I have seen that it really works seamlessly for me, and I have tweaked her method a little bit to suit me. And you know, this is the thing, you've got to try out different things until you find something that works for you. I will link her channel in the card so you guys can check it out, because she does a lot of content about journaling and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so what I want to share with you is vivid vision journaling, and it is exactly as it sounds. It's when you write a vivid vision of whatever goal you are setting. And I think what I have seen this helping me with is that you really get into the mindset of accomplishing whatever goal you've written, because it's almost like you've gone there in your mind and now you have more motivation to work towards it materializing, no matter what the goal is. So yeah, I divide my vivid vision journaling into different groups. So I'll have like my 5-year plan, my 1-year plan, 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, 1 week, etc. I mean, it would be nice if I could do it daily, and I'm actually trying to do that this month. I'm trying to do that this month, and I'm going to be journaling in this little guy here for the whole of October, because I just want to see what actually happens if I vivid vision every day, if I vivid vision journal every day. And I like that this is a tiny book, so then I don't have too much surface area to fill. If you're anything like me, you cannot write in a journal like half a page or something. You have to fill a page, you know. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Like I just, you know. So the smaller the book, the easier it is, because then it doesn't feel like work, since it's just, you know, a little bit. And if I'm just journaling per day, or how I would like my day to go, or something like that, you know. And yeah, at the end of the series, I will do a little video to see if there's anything that has actually changed in just how I live my life every day. And yeah, so tune in for that whenever that video comes. So yeah, as I've said, I do the 5-year, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months. So I don't write New Year resolutions, because I don't know about you guys, but I literally have been doing that since for as long as I can remember. And almost every year I would have a very similar list to the year before. And I think the biggest problem with New Year resolution lists is it's, you know, you just write a list and there's no follow-up to it. Whereas if you're doing something like this, where you're really writing in detail, as if you have already accomplished a goal, then chances are higher that you're actually going to follow it through. At least that's what I've seen for myself. So I don't write resolutions. I rather write the vivid visions. And then do things always go exactly as I've written? Not always, but they're very close. It's actually quite creepy sometimes, you know, when I read something that I've written in my vivid vision journaling like 6 months before, and then I see it materialize. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And it's not like a thing where, and I feel like I always have to back this up to say this is not like some magical trick. It's just you're programming your brain to be in line with whatever you're wanting to achieve. So then you're going to be taking small steps every day that will help you to get closer to your goal. So really that's it. It's just about putting yourself in that mindset to get to where you need to be. So yeah, that's the trick or magic behind it. My second tip to do with this is to journal according to each facet of life. And I will go ahead and just put a picture here where you can pause the video, take a screenshot, And basically what you want to do here is to consider each aspect of life, as it were, and come up with a vision for that. I think another problem with goal setting often is it's too broad, it's too generalized. You really have to get into the gritty details of the different facets of your life. So for example, if you want to set a goal to be more fit or healthier, then you've got to write a vision in line with that. What do you see yourself being able to do that you cannot do now, for example? And it needs to be, it can be the most simple thing. It could be something like, I see myself running up the stairs to my apartment, which I cannot do right now because every time you just climb a couple of steps, you're out of breath. It doesn't have to be anything earth-shattering. I mean, if you want it to be earth-shattering, that's all good, But the simpler it is, the more believable it is for you to achieve, and the easier it is for you to actually take steps every day towards accomplishing it. So I know some people will tell you that, if your dream is not big enough, then you're not dreaming big enough, blah, blah, blah. And it has to be unbelievable. And yeah, sure, there's some merit to that. But I believe in visualizing things that are... Sorry, my laptop's running out of battery. I believe in having dreams or goals that you feel are achievable for you. Because the moment you feel like something is not achievable, you're less likely to take steps towards trying to accomplish that goal. So yeah, I keep my goals believable, so to speak. So I've gone on and made a goal setting worksheet to help you guys along in getting started. I have linked it in the description. You can get it for free. You can download it and work through it. So basically what I've done in this sheet is give you a space for what your goal is, when you want to accomplish it by, why you want to accomplish it, as well as actionable steps that you're going to take and a deadline for each step. Why I put this in the journaling episode, I guess, is because of those first 2 or 3 paragraphs that you will write concerning your goal. You can use that as a starting point for your vivid vision journaling. Because I guess it can be quite overwhelming if you've never done it before to suddenly jump into it. So you can start with something like this. And then the most important part of that, of course, is the actionable steps and the deadlines that you set for yourself to get to where you want to be. So again, I'll use the example of if you want to be healthier, maybe you're going to start to incorporate more exercise into your everyday life. You're going to start to make healthier eating choices and just lifestyle changes that get you closer to your goal. So then you will write that down in the actionable steps part, and also write deadlines. Maybe it's you want to lose half a kg in a month. Again, remember, make it believable. It doesn't have to be something ridiculous. All you want really is progress. And I feel like progress works kind of with a domino effect. Once you start making little progress, that's going to propel you to make even more progress. You've got to just take the first step and keep your goals simplistic, keep them realistic, and you'll be good. And also make your deadlines realistic. I think it's pointless to be setting these really tight deadlines that you cannot achieve, and then you just discourage yourself and think, this doesn't work, I'm not going to do it, let me just continue to be a potato. So stop being a potato, in other words, and set simplistic, realistic goals. I think a nice thing about having a worksheet like this also is that you have something that you can constantly go back to and fall back on to check on your deadlines and to see how far you are progressing, as well as to continue to remind yourself what your goal actually is, why you want to achieve it, and where you see yourself after you have achieved that goal. Join me for next week's video where we will be talking about finding your purpose, finding your ikigai, as it were. So tune in next week to find out what that's all about. And in the meantime, try get your hands on a tiny little journal and let's take this journaling exercise together where we will vivid vision every day for this month and see what happens. Until next time, bye. Oh, and before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it. Okay, bye for real now.